Design is a fulfilling career, but it doesn't fulfill my full appetite for the craft of design. In other words, what I mean is, me as a designer am not 100% complete, satisfied, or fulfilled through my job as a designer alone. And I'm actually okay with that. In fact, I think it's perfectly fine. It's absolutely normal. And maybe even it's the healthy way to look at your job. Let me use myself as an example. I chose to do product design on an in-house product team, which means I work for a company. I love working on web and tech products, nurturing it from one stage all the way to its maturity over a long period of time. And I like being embedded on a cross-functional team with engineers, product managers, and business stakeholders. But there are pros and cons to all these setups, right? I love this part of the design business. However, I think the drawback is that I'm always working in service of the company, team, and user goals. So I don't get to use my full breadth and depth of my design skill sets all the time. And I think that makes perfect sense, right? I mean, they just may not need you to do everything that you can offer. Like if you go to a restaurant, they have a full menu, but you don't need to be ordering everything off the menu, just the ones that you need. I think with that analogy, I think it doesn't make sense for us designers to insist that our one job fulfill us all the time. Okay, I've been sitting here long enough, so let me move on. Okay, I'm gonna try and head up over there to take some pictures. So let me be clear. I don't want you to think that all I'm saying at this point is that design is a job and that's just the way it is and just live with it. I mean, we can't, or at least I can't ignore my other creative needs. So if my job takes me maybe 70% there, I need to find that source for the other 30%. It's not just about job satisfaction or happiness or fulfillment. I actually think that doing other things that are directly or indirectly related to design actually helps you become a better designer overall. It helps you exercise the other creative muscles that actually feeds into you being an overall better designer. In fact, I think it helps you nurture your creative perspective, your creative intuition and know-how. And that's all important for you developing as a designer. So what I do is pursue side projects. The challenge for me though is that I have a family and I really want to be there for them and I want to be the best I can be for them. So I really don't have that much time to pursue my side projects. So what I've done is select a few design things that either I find interesting or just love doing, and I made them my hobby. For instance, like this YouTube channel. This platform has been pretty awesome for me to think about design and share about design as I learn it. And also in the process, you have to learn videography, which is like a whole nother really cool but complicated beast of a thing that's been really fun for me and challenging for me to work with. The other thing, and the reason why I'm up here in this wooded area looking at that pipe, all right, so that's my view and that's what I'm here for, is I started to do photography and I'm really loving it. I'll share more about that once I make my way down, but I'm gonna snap some photos here before I do that. Oh. Oh. Oh man, I definitely drew some blood there. So it's 5:30 a.m. in the morning and I'm here at this abandoned railway that's being developed into a rail trail that connects a few parks. It's really cool. And the reason why I really wanted to do this was because I caught a glimpse of it up over there as I was driving past it because I live near here. And this place really reminded me of my childhood. So during my elementary school summers, I used to play these epic games of Manhunt, which is pretty much tag, but at an epic scale, where the whole neighborhood is pretty much the arena and all the neighborhood kids come out. And it's highly unsupervised, like unsupervised to the point where you ever watch the movie Stay With Me, where there's like a band of friends who just kind of go off from where they live and they're exploring this like a railway and then they end up finding a dead body. But anyway, the essence of that movie really captures what I'm trying to convey here. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but that's the reason why I'm here exploring and taking photos. But the photography piece is for me to kind of just exercise the different muscles of my design needs, you know? And so I started an Instagram account to do that. And I'm super loving it. Like, it's super fun and challenging already. And I haven't been doing it very often, but I could tell my eye for composition, the lighting, the storytelling, and the aesthetics it really has been improving, and it's been impacting my product design work for the better already. So I've only been doing it for a little bit now, but I'm already posting pretty frequently. So a shameless plug, if you want to check it out, I'll put the Instagram handle somewhere on this screen or for sure down in the notes below. And I'll post up the pictures that I took today as well. Okay, so I'm on the move right now because the sun's getting pretty harsh already. And I want to check out a few different spots before I head back home. But in closing, what I wanted to share was, if you're anything like me, you love the craft of design, but the business of design leaves you feeling underutilized sometimes. My encouragement is to not jump to the conclusion that you're in the wrong line of business or you're doing something wrong or your job just isn't the right job for you. But rather, I want you to consider that you just need side projects. You just need to be doing other design things to get your other creative needs met. You know, pickups, some freelance work. I've done that before. Create some shareable content, YouTube, Instagram, photography, etc. Make furniture, I don't know, whatever. Something to just get you thinking and sharing about design. And I think, yeah, you're not alone. I'm doing it with you. Yeah, the sun's getting really bad. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.